One of my strongest memories from the lending business is walking into a house and being so overpowered by the smell that I had to take the hoodie I was wearing and cover my nose. And I was like putting my purse, like anything I could to not breathe in. And the reason it smelled so bad is the house had been infested with dogs, and it actually, we came to find out, had been a pit bull fighting ring. I'm not kidding. Like, you walked in and there was blood on the walls, there was blood on the carpet. It looked like a crime scene. It is one of the most terrifying houses that I have visited. Well, here's the thing. So in 2008 through 2011, a ton of the business that I was doing was foreclosure business. And what I would do for the realtors I worked with is I would go to the properties that they were about to list and let them know if they were financeable, and if so, what type of financing they would qualify for. So by doing this, they were able to make sure that when they listed the property, they had the best chance of it selling because they knew what offers were going to work up front. And then we would also talk about, okay, well, if you get the blood out of the carpets and can get rid of the smell, it's really not that bad. So what I'm going to talk to you today about is property condition and the two big things to keep in mind, okay? Now, a lot of people go, well, yeah, it's missing the kitchen, but like I'll totally put one in, and I'm putting 40% down. And I'm like, great, I can't get you that loan. I can't do a conventional loan if the house doesn't have a kitchen. It needs a kitchen. So something to keep in mind when you're looking for a house is that just because you think you'll fix something later doesn't mean the bank's gonna be comfortable lending on the property in its current condition, okay? There's two big things. The first one is health and safety issues. So when an appraiser goes through the property, they're always looking at, the basics. How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, how big is it, what's the condition, but also, are there any health and safety issues? An example of a health and safety issue is wiring. That, let's say someone took out a lighting fixture and they didn't cap the wiring and the wiring's just sitting there. That's a health and safety issue because you could get electrocuted, right? So that's something that can easily be fixed. Cap the wires, right? But then sometimes it's stuff like, I would see a lot of houses that weren't necessarily complete. So it may be like, oh, well, we were gonna do a balcony off the master bedroom, but we never did it. But the master bedroom now has a door. And if you open up that door, you're gonna fall 20 feet. That's a health and safety. So a fix for that would be a railing, right? So that you don't fall out. So stuff like that is a huge issue if you're looking at doing a conventional loan, FHA, VA, USDA, pretty much anything but a rental loan. If you have health and safety issues that cannot be fixed prior to close, that's a problem, okay? So you're gonna wanna make sure that when you're walking through a house, you're looking for health and safety. Is shag carpet a health and safety issue? I mean, it could be argued it is, but no, it's not. So really you wanna keep it to the stuff that could actually kill you. Okay, second, property condition. Now, when we're looking to finance a home, we're always looking that the property is in average or better condition. Okay, now remember, a lot of people think, well, I'm gonna make it better. Great. The bank's your lending partner. We're partners in this, and we don't know if you'll actually do that. So examples of things that are in below average condition. I always tell people to walk through the house and think this. If the bathroom is missing the toilet, is that normal? That's not normal. So that's gonna be marked as below average condition. If you walk into the master bedroom and all the carpet's torn, pit bulls again, is that an issue? Yeah, it's not normal for a master bedroom in a home to have all the carpet torn apart. Now, if the house is super dated, like it has wallpaper from the 50s and everything's just old and it just is like, oh, you're gonna gut it. That's okay. It's not a style or decor thought. It's a total like, okay, if I looked at 8 million houses across America, is this average or better condition, or is it in below? Okay, so you wanna keep those things in mind. Now, if the dream home you found has some issues, don't worry about it. There's so many renovation loans now with as little as 3.5% down. So there's great ways to still get in a house, do the fixes that you want, and buy that house that is in less than perfect condition. So if you have questions or you want to talk about this, or you have some great foreclosure stories of pit bull blood rains, let me know.